welcome back to my channel. Today's Amazon video is a little bit different than I usually do. I felt like sharing some beauty products that I have in my getting ready routine, including some of the gadgets that I shared on Reels and Shorts and on TikTok. I just wanted to do a little something different than just sitting in front of the camera and doing like a little infomercial style like I usually do. So yeah, I thought that would be fun if I kind of semi get ready with you guys. I feel like I've been in a bit of a creative rut, which happens to me like every so often. I lose inspiration for things to post. Sometimes I have like a lot of ideas, one after the other, coming for video ideas and content that I want to share, and then other times it's like it feels like the desert and I have like maybe one good idea. So I feel like in July I didn't share that many gadgets. I was looking back and I really barely even posted, but that's okay. That's kind of how it goes. I've been doing this for a while now and I'm kind of just used to it. Also, I cannot believe here on YouTube we hit 40,000 subscribers a couple of days ago. I don't know what we're up to now, but that is crazy. And I just wanted to say, if you're considering doing content creating and you're just not sure about the whole thing, or you're nervous or whatever, just keep on posting. I started out on YouTube a couple months ago. I remember I wanted to do YouTube for so long and I just felt like it was too big. Like there was no way I could get in the YouTube community. It's so hard to get views, it's so hard to grow, blah, blah, blah. But now look at me. I never thought that this would happen. I never thought it would happen so fast. So you never know, just keep posting. This is your sign. And I am just so thankful. I can't believe it. I can't believe I have my very own YouTube community. I've wanted one of those for so long. And at this time last year, if you had told me I would have my YouTube community where it's at today, I would not have believed you. I'm still in shock and I'm so grateful. I'm gonna get started on my little routine. It is partway through the day, so I've already done my morning skincare, but I will walk you through what I do usually. A lot of what I use is from Amazon, so that's a big reason why I wanted to include it in today's video. I feel like if you're looking for Amazon finds or like an Amazon haul, I can show you my beauty products. The first thing I wanted to share is my puffy headband, which I usually am wearing a pink one from Amazon, but I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. I was wearing it yesterday and I checked the bathrooms, I checked my room, this room. I cannot find it. Oh, you know what? I just realized I think I left it in the car. I will link it below, but I'm wearing this one that Versed sent me, the brand Versed. They sent me this and I kind of like the color. It's not something that I would usually pick. So anyway, I always start out by putting my hair back either with the headband or a clip. I try to avoid hair ties because I've had like a really bad history with hair breakage, so I always put my hair back. Next, I always moisturize my skin. So the one moisturizer that I loved is this Summer Fridays one. It is actually completely empty. I used the entire thing. I really liked it. It's a nice lightweight gel dewy moisturizer and it felt so nice on my skin. This Summer Fridays SPF Shade Drops. It's a mineral SPF. I always go for mineral ones. This one's really nice. I usually use the Elta MD, but I recently switched to this one because I found that the other one that I had been using for years was making my skin like, or it would make my makeup pill when I would put makeup over it, and it was driving me crazy. So I switched and this one seems to be better. The last thing that I use, which is definitely on Amazon, is this lip mask. I put some on in the beginning of this video. And it does take quite a while to get through this jar. I use it every day, a couple times a day, morning and night, sometimes during the day too. And you can see here, I've only used about half of it and I've had this for months, so it lasts so long. I have that on right now and that is pretty much all I do for my skin in the morning. I got 2 new things for beauty on Amazon Prime Day and I'm so happy with them. Usually I don't really love makeup brushes. I don't have a makeup brush that I love. Like I've tried a lot of different ones that people have recommended and they're just okay in my opinion, but these actually kept seeing in TikTok ads from BK Beauty and the ads kind of sold me. I almost bought these from TikTok Shop. I decided to see if they were on Amazon. They were on sale for Prime Day, so I decided to do it, and I am so happy with them. This is the concealer brush, and I'll show you how it works. I think the reason I like this so much is because it's angled. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it has a really nice angle to it, and the shape of it just fits perfectly underneath your eye, and it pushes all the product in really nicely without leaving streaks, so I like that. And then the foundation brush kind of has the same thing. It has an angle, and it's nice and dense, thick and wide, so you can just push product into your face like this, and it goes on really nicely. I'll show you the concealer first. I have so many different concealers. The ones that I reach for the most, I have this Ilia one, this Natasha Denona one. I don't think this one is on Amazon. I think this is only Sephora. This one I know is on Amazon. I use this one a lot. This Lancome one is really good. I have the Kosas one, which I like, but I got it in the wrong color on Amazon, so I don't use that one as much. I need to get the right color, but I like the formula. And then my other favorite is the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. I'm gonna use the Ilia one now since I know that one is on Amazon, and this is an Amazon haul after all. So I just put a little bit under my eyes. And also, this is just my like casual routine, like for makeup. It's just kind of for like day to day during the week while I'm busy and I just kind of want to pull myself together a little bit. Actually, let me add a little bit more. If there's any other spots that you want to conceal, I have a couple on my forehead. I usually do my chin wherever I have a little more redness, and I usually let that dry down a little bit. I'm not like a makeup guru or anything. I'm not super good at makeup, but this is just what I do. So then after it's been on my face for like a minute, I'll start under my eyes, and you can either pat with this brush, or I like to drag it a little bit, but just don't drag your skin. And yeah, I just love this brush. I'm really happy with it. Holds up really well. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. It's really nice for over your eyelids too, which I always do because my eyelids get so red. Blends makeup out so well. Pretty affordable too. I know some makeup brushes can get so expensive, and I'm not somebody who's about to spend $50 on a makeup brush. I think this one was like $15 or something. I also really like to try makeup stuff on Amazon because if it doesn't work out, the returns are so easy. Yeah, that's the concealer brush, and I think it did a really nice job. I don't even need to go in with a beauty blender or a sponge and fix up any streaks because it didn't leave any. As far as face makeup, my absolute favorite face makeup is the Merit Stick. It's just my favorite. I don't really like liquid foundations. I find them to be very drying. They don't look good on me after a couple hours. I feel like they look really bad. The Merit Stick is my favorite. I think that's on Amazon too. It's kind of hard to find the exact color that you want. The other one that I get from Amazon is this tinted mineral sunscreen. The only problem that I have with this one is their fair color. Like the lightest shade is still a little bit too dark for me. But I do like this one if you want like a tinted SPF. I'm just gonna put on the Merit Stick today since it's my favorite. So it's like a concealer slash foundation, and you can kind of just put it wherever you want. I just put like little streaks all over. I don't put a lot because it does blend out and you can kind of drag it all over with the brush. You know what else I forgot that I just found in my makeup collection up here is this Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I got this from Amazon. I feel like I'm gonna say Amazon a zillion times in this video, but I did order this from Amazon. I'll add a little bit. This gives the most glowy finish to your skin. It looks so nice. It looks like skin. It doesn't really look like makeup, and I love wearing it. It smells really good too. So then I'm just gonna take the brush, and you'll see how easily this blends everything. Oh, I should have put my light on. No, that's too harsh actually. I'm just gonna leave it in regular light. I feel like as I've gotten older, I really like less makeup. I'm trying to appreciate my skin the way it is and not really put product on it. Because I feel like one day it's not gonna be super nice. I feel like my skin is still pretty good right now. And I feel like one day I'm not going to just be able to go makeup free and have my skin look good. So I really don't like to put too much makeup on day to day. Don't get me wrong, I definitely still like to do like a full glam moment here and there. I'm gonna go out or something like that, but this type of makeup is more my speed these days, especially when it's easy and I'm really busy and I don't want to take the time to sit down and spend 30 minutes putting my face on. I know this is taking time, but it's because I'm talking. If I was just doing this, it would take 5 minutes max. As for blush, my absolute favorite blush to use is something from the Charlotte Tilbury blush wands. I have the matte and the glowy one. I usually combine both. And then I recently got this on Amazon. I had this in my Prime Day like restocking haul video. I just got it. I can't tell if it's the right color for me or not. I feel like it's too red. When I put it on, I feel like it just looks like I got sunburned. I'll put a little bit on and show you guys. This one really gets me though because the packaging is so pretty. It's from NARS. It's so pigmented too. You can see the color, and usually I go for more of like a dusty rose for blush for me because, and watch, I put on that tiny amount, watch how much it blends out. Dusty rose is usually the best with my fair skin, but this one blends out to be like really bright. I can't explain it. Maybe I was just putting too much because this seems better. Okay, maybe I put too little. You can barely see it. I'll add a tiny bit more. Oops. Okay, I'm afraid that might be too much now. Okay. I added a little more. I think this is a good amount, but now you can kind of see what I meant by like the sunburn thing. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Some people like that. I don't necessarily love it. I feel like also whenever I apply blush, I mean for it to be up higher and it ends up sitting lower on my cheeks, and I'm not sure why that happens. Must be like the way I'm applying it is not right. Finished with the blush and I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's so glowy. I think what was happening earlier was I was putting too much. You really just need like a tiny dot. So I think this is nice and glowy, and I don't think the color is wrong after all. And I just take some powder. I usually use the Charlotte Tilbury one, which look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. This needs a serious replacement. And also I hate when this gets loose. Like when I try and put this on the brush and the whole thing spins, I have to like hold the middle down with my finger. And I just kind of put a light coating of powder everywhere my blush isn't. I do it under my eyes, like my T-zone. I don't really do like my forehead area because it gets dry, but it's mostly like my T-zone. I do a little under my cheeks because otherwise the makeup can feel a little sticky, like my hair will stick to it. Should have switched to a bigger brush for the rest of my skin, I just realized. So I just kind of lightly dust it. Sometimes I add powder blush on top, sometimes I don't. Today I'm not going to, I just decided. I don't have a powder blush from Amazon that I love anyway, so might as well not share. This brow pencil is what I've been using. It's from Benefit. I'm gonna look in the mirror and do this. I don't know if I can talk and do it at the same time. I feel like I'm not the best at that. To be honest, I always am like in awe of people who can do their makeup on camera and like tell stories at the same time, or completely talk while they're doing stuff like this, because I have a hard time concentrating. Okay, and then the last part of my routine is mascara. I usually, for lips, I'll just wear like a Tarte Juicy Lip or like my Summer Fridays lip balm. But my favorite mascaras, I love the Ilia one. This one's also on Amazon. This one is so awesome because it comes off with water. And it also doesn't come off your eyes very easily. So it's like magic. It stays on pretty much all day, but then when you want to take it off, you can just wash your face like normal and it comes right off. Whereas with any of my other mascaras, I cannot do that. I have to get makeup remover. So that's a huge plus to wearing this one. And a lot of times I reach for this one so I won't have to get makeup remover out later. But since we're filming a video today, I actually love the way this long comb one makes my lashes look. And I'm gonna do it and then come back because I cannot do mascara and concentrate on talking at the same time. Just finished my mascara. I always like the way my lashes look after I use that one. It takes a couple minutes for it to dry down, but the final result I always think is really pretty. I can also link my curling one. It's around like $30 and it's the easiest to use. You just kind of take a strand of hair and wrap it around like this and make sure, make sure you leave the hair straight on the barrel, and then after it's been on there for a minute or two, you just pull it out like that and you have a nice curl. So that's my routine. Oh, I also got this from Amazon. I think this setting spray, which I don't wear this every day, but if I need my makeup to last, that's what I put on at the end. And then I just do some easy lip color. Like I use this Tarte one. It's really hydrating. Oh, it smells so nice. It's like a lip butter. So good. That is my routine, mostly from Amazon. Now I'm gonna get into the gadgets. While we're on the topic of makeup, I wanted to start with this makeup case, which this is not new, but this color is new. So I have shared this before in the cream color. I saw that they came out with a light pink and I immediately ordered it. I thought it was so pretty. If you didn't see the first video that I shared, I think a couple months ago with the cream color, this is a hard shell case that's kind of like a mini vanity. So it opens up into 3 different compartments, and then this middle section pulls up and it has an LED mirror that comes out. So let me just pull it out. So this here is magnetized and the mirror sticks on there. It has a light here with different brightness levels. And then if you hold it down, it completely turns off. The side compartments is Velcro, and then you can just put things on each side. In the video, I'm pretty sure I did like makeup brushes or concealers, mascaras, products that were like longer. And then in the middle, I did more like jars, powders, blushes, things that were a little bigger. I wouldn't call this heavy, but it does have a little weight to it. So just consider that if you're putting it in a checked bag. If you're worried about your suitcase being over the limit, maybe put this in a carry-on. But then of course you have to worry about not putting any liquids in it that are over the, what is it, 3 ounces for TSA or however much it is. I feel like most of my makeup is not outside of TSA guidelines anyway, so if you're worried about your suitcase being too heavy, just put this in your carry-on bag. But I love traveling with it. I love that it's hard shell, so all your stuff is gonna be safe, and the compartments make sure that it stays in place. The color is just so pretty. The other gadget I shared in the video with that makeup case was this UV brush sanitizer case. So I thought this was really cool. If you can't really give your brushes a good clean, this can at least sanitize them. So this one is rechargeable. You plug it in right here. It comes with a cable, and then you push down, and isn't that cool? It opens up, and on the inside here, you can stick your brushes in like this, and it fits all different kinds of brushes. And then what you do is, once all your brushes are in there, you push it down, and you push the button, the power button on the top, and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can actually see the blue light. Oh, there, you can kind of see it right here. But there's a blue light in there, and also it's green to let you know that it's on. And the blue light sanitizes the brushes while they're in there. I think it lasts for a minute, and then it turns off when it's done. You can open it back up. So your brushes are not gonna come out cleaned, but they are gonna come out sanitized. The light is gonna kill any germs that are on them, which is really reassuring if you can't get to washing them while you're traveling. I wash mine with a specific soap, which I don't know if I would remember to bring while I'm traveling, or I don't know if I would have that with me. So this would be nice to have if I wanted my brushes to be sanitized. This one is surprisingly not very heavy. It's pretty lightweight considering that it's a whole case with a sanitizer. It's, again, it's not weightless, but it's just not heavy. So you can probably put this in your bag with that. It does take up a decent amount of room, but if you want to keep your brushes sanitized, this is your best bet. The next thing is from my latest Stanley video, which actually is from a while ago now, and I need to make another one. It's this Snackle box, which this went viral on TikTok a few months ago. And I had been meaning to get one because they're so awesome, but I don't know what took me so long. I finally got around to ordering one, and I love it. It closes on all sides, and you can take this off. Oh, and also it has handles right here in the center that pop up like this, and you can just pull the whole thing off. And then it's got 8 compartments, and these are all removable. So you can take them out, like let's say you want to just keep this one on its own and cover the rest back up. Also, the whole thing is dishwasher safe, so you can take all the parts out, put them on the top rack, and you're good to go. The other nice thing about these is they're pretty deep, so you can get a good amount of snacks in each one. And because there's 8 of them, you can put so many different snacks. You can have a variety. You could do produce, you could do like fruits and vegetables, you could do candy and chips, sweet and salty type of thing. You could do all different types of chips or crackers. There's so many varieties, and I love this because you can take it in the car like on a road trip. You can bring it to the beach or a picnic. You could even just keep it in the house. I considered using this for, we like to make salads a lot, and we put a lot of different toppings. I do like banana chips, dried cranberries, candied walnuts, croutons, so many different ones that I put on my salad. And I was thinking something like this, I could just keep all the different toppings in and then keep this in the pantry, so when it's time to make my salad, I can just take the lid off and they're all right there. I get so thirsty. The next thing isn't new. I have shared this before also, but I actually saw a video from the maker of this bag, I think it was, and they were showing different ways that you could use it, which I thought they were brilliant because I hadn't thought of them before. So the first way that I showed this is this duffel bag, and it has a hidden garment bag in it that's removable. This is the garment bag right here, and you can put like a special outfit or piece of clothing in there or zip it up and then reassemble the tote bag. So the garment is inside the actual bag, and then you can pack stuff in the rest of the tote like a normal duffel. So that's how I was showing it the first time I shared it. But I'll have to post the video here so you can see what I'm talking about. But there's another way that you can do it by filling up the garment bag with clothes and like folding them up and then zipping them in and then putting it inside the tote, so you can have all your clothes packed underneath, like inside, and then pack the rest on top. I thought that was such a good idea, so I reshared this duffel bag showing how you could do that, and I thought it was really cool. The idea for that is if you can only bring one bag, like let's say you can't check a bag, or let's say you're on a road trip, or you're in some type of situation where you can only bring one bag with you. The idea is that this bag is that bag. You can pack all your clothes into the garment bag and then put your packing cubes, your toiletry bag, your shoes, whatever else you need on top inside the actual duffel, so that you don't need to bring anything else. Everything that you need is in there. The other thing that I forgot to show in that video is this bag actually has backpack straps, so it can get quite heavy if you are packing all of your stuff in it, which any bag would if you're packing everything into it. But it does have, let me find them, it does have backpack straps here that tuck inside, so if you decide you want to carry it on your back, that is an option. I probably wouldn't do that, or I'd have someone carry it for me, to be honest. I wasn't built to carry heavy bags, but it does have that option. The next video I shared was this gadget that you can use to take the top of a can completely off. I don't know if you've seen on Pinterest like those open can cocktail recipes. I thought they were so fun and so cute, especially for summer. I don't really drink alcohol, so I did a video on an open can mocktail where I made a Shirley Temple. I love Shirley Temples. So what you do is you just put this on top of the can, you turn it so that the little tab is over this, and then you squeeze it and you basically twist the can around like a regular can opener. But the difference is at the end, the top of the can comes off and it leaves a really clean rim, so it's not sharp at all, and you can drink straight out of it. I thought it would be fun though to show some special straws. I got these from Amazon. They're actually heart-shaped straws, and I don't know, especially since it was a Shirley Temple, I thought the pink would be cute. But you definitely don't need straws. If it's an open can, you can just drink straight from the can. The other thing I shared in that video was these little can covers. And I know the point of the video was to show how it's an open can drink, but if you decide you don't want it to be open anymore, if you're outside and there are bugs, or if you're around kids, or you don't want anyone putting something in your drink, You can stick these on top, and then they have a little cover right here that opens so you can still sip out of it. They fit perfectly on top of the can, so I showed those two. They're really cheap. They come in a pack of 4 for like $7, and they're just kind of a fun thing to have if you do your open can drink and decide you want to cover it up. That was pretty much it for the Amazon finds that I shared, and I realized another reason why I have less to share with you guys is my other video was a restocking video where I was just restocking things that I've shared in the past, like my laundry containers, my dishwasher containers, things like that. And then another video that I shared was a unboxing for Mackenzie Childs. They actually were so generous and they sent me a bunch of new not cookware, but like homeware. They let me pick some things, and I got some canisters and a bowl and some platters, and I did an unboxing for that. You can definitely check my Instagram. I can't remember if I posted it here on YouTube Shorts, but I definitely posted to TikTok and Instagram if you want to see what I got. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I can't believe the end of July is already here. That's crazy. Everything that I shared will be linked below in the description. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love to see your comments, and I will see you in the next video.